You ready, Pickle?
Yes, I'm ready.
Welcome to our next class of Cubed Creators Academy. It's going to be a class on detailing, and we'd also like to introduce to you our new co-owner of the Academy with myself, Upixel.
Hello,
Yes,
I am here.
a good friend of mine over from Sweden, eh? Right?
Yep, exactly.
And we're going to be doing this class on how to detail your builds properly.
Make them look pretty and nice and shiny.
So you see this little house thingy you got here that Upixel came out of. What do you think
Yes,
of the
exactly.
detailing on that Upixel? Do you like it?
Well, personally, I would say it's not really the best in my opinion. You can see that the texturing is very bland. You don't really have a lot of depth to it either. It's a very plain and boring wall. You have some minor depth with the roof here, but the shaping is not really that good. You can see that the base is more like a square. And then the top is basically just a triangle, so it lacks some detailing, depth, and shape.
And so we're going to teach you how to take something like this and make these kind of things over here with nice details on it.
Exactly. Shiny and smooth.
Alright, sounds good, man. So detailing itself in Minecraft is a combination of depth, contrast, varying textures, use of different shapes and such to create a certain style or appeal to a build. And so each of these has kind of their own style, flow, and appearance, and each is detailing in a different way than the others to convey their style. So if we look at number 1 here, all the way on the left, I threw this one together quickly. Right here we have compound shapes. You have this main wall here, and then a second farther out wall here for a little extra depth. On top of that you have support beams and roofing, which all gives it extra depth. You have different textures and stuff, so it's not just this wooden texture here. So you have stones, and you have variants within the stone with andesite, stone brick, cobble, and normal stone. And then wood itself, you don't just have one or two types. We have dark oak roofs, oak support beam, and over here we have some spruce wood.
Exactly.
And then just to top it off, a little bit of greenery, and then some bricks to add just a
Yeah,
little extra
exactly.
color.
And as you can see, it all matches really nicely and fits together perfectly.
Yes. So we'll look at number 2. This is one by Aesthetic. It's a little fantasy facade here. So
Exactly.
yes, what we have here is an interesting style because it seems to defy realism and such. There's a lot of variance within the blocks and a ton of depth. I don't think there's much of any flat wall at all on top of it. You have greenery spread out across it. You even have this little extra divot over here, which just adds that extra part. If that weren't there, it would look a little flatter and less diverse, you could say. So how does number 3 differ from the first two?
Yes, exactly.
3 is my favorite.
So,
So the difference is 3 is flat and has basically one texture and one shape. 1 and 2 have multiple shapes, multiple angles, different textures, variants, and everything. And that's basically what detailing is making something not flat. We also have 4 and 5 by Shockhead. Follow him on Twitter. In here he's used a lot of stairs and repeating patterns, which can sometimes seem repetitive, but there's still detailing, and you can tell it's not flat, and there was quite a bit of thought put into this. Another thing he did are these iron trap doors here, which add a little extra dimension to it. On top of that, he has a mix between wool and concrete, almost in a gradient, and so those create more depth within the texture itself. Number 5 kind of uses the same idea of this stair and cobblestone, except he adds extra colors such as this wooden spruce door, which makes it a little more diverse. This bedrock accents it with a darker kind of look to it. and it looks a little more beefy and bulky, and it's spread out more, I'd say.
Yeah, exactly, Rebelite. So we can see by all these examples, if we compare them to number 3, like Rebelite said earlier, it depends a lot on, like we said, depth, detailing, and shaping. And when you put all of those things to mind, you can make something really nice.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to be trying to teach you today in how to improve on all those concepts.
Alright. So we're going to move from A over to B here. And so on B,
Section B.
we have a bunch of different blocks of different shapes, because Minecraft, you know, it's not just one shape block, and so using these different types of blocks can give you better angles and such, and create extra depth within smaller details.
Exactly.
So
It's
the
used the
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it's a lot of the time when you use smaller blocks, it's used for smaller sections of detailing. I know some people prefer to do large portions or larger structures, also called megastructures. But even so, use tiny external blocks that have these type of extra depth put into them with different shaping. It can actually get the build to look a lot nicer.
Yeah, so on the left all the way, we have the simpler blocks, which you can see Shulkhead used mostly, which are just your slabs and your stairs mixed in with your normal blocks. And then you move on to what I call the round, even though they're not round, but these can be used as poles or with these wall type things. So those can be very useful. And of course glass, because glass is glass, and if you want a window, you probably use glass or fence, depending on the style. Fence gate, tons of purposes. I used them over on number 1 here as a window. And I know other people use it to support a trapdoor. I think I saw that on this one. No. But you can use it to support a trapdoor almost as a cover over a window. And then we have these 3 blocks, which are probably really fun to play with, which is the cauldron, the anvil, and the hopper, because they have the same texture, and so you can make all sorts of cool shapes out of them. I've seen people make statues just out of these and maybe some cobblestone wall, and so that's really cool. So here's one little use for the anvil. I use them kind of as a main support beam for a fence, or more of a railing, I'd say. Could work well on a boat, I'd say. Would you agree with me there?
Yeah, exactly.
And then there's a modified detail over here on the stone. This is from a build Upixel, myself, and some others did.
Yeah.
It's
Exactly,
modified
we're
a bit.
currently working on that.
Yeah, and you can see it uses those details and isn't flat at all. Varying textures, just like we were explaining earlier. So I think it's time to do our first audience interaction part.
Yes, exactly.
So you see all these plots all over the place? Go grab a plot, take these smaller blocks, and you're going to build something. It's just small, just a cool little detail something out of them without using any solid blocks. I want to see what you can make out of these
So
non-cuboid blocks.
you should be able to just go around and claim plots that you see around you. So you just go to a plot that doesn't have a red wool line around them, because that isn't claimed. So then you do /plot claim, and you can start working on that.
Yeah, or if you want to work together, you can of course just use /plot trust and do co-op plots and see what you can make up together.
Yeah, exactly.
I am Upixel now. I think we can see what we can do together while we're doing this.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Alright, so
Let's see. I like to use anvils and hoppers a lot.
I think I'm going to steal some brick stairs. Those are fun. So, if you need inspiration, let's see. Build an ice cream machine out of non-block things if you have no inspiration. See what you can do. So there's some stairs. I have an idea. Yes, an ice cream machine. Hold on, Alec. Upixel, what you got for ideas in your head, man?
Well, I'm thinking of just showing a simple wall design I use for some specific detailing. I used in one of my previous projects called Paradise Oasis. So basically how you do it is, first you want some type of, I'm just using for this, I'm using hay bale for no specific reason. So for example, say you have a more of a flat wall design and you wanted to extend a bit to make it more like a roof, I suppose you could say, basically extending it to a roof, and you want some detailing on this wall design. Something I do is usually I put up some fences and then I use my hoppers while putting some grey wool on that and then cool drums on that. So
Oh.
this gives this kind of like a nice basically a nice look to it. I like to kind of like an arch, I guess you could say. So you can have different blocks of that, and then you would usually do something like.
I can see that.
Things coming.
That's actually nice. It does create kind of an
Exactly.
arch because of the bottom of that cauldron.
Yeah, exactly.
And so you
So-
can use those smaller non-block things to create all sorts of different shapes.
Yeah, exactly.
It's almost like vanilla chiseling bits.
And then you can have some type of
That's pretty neat.
roof going on the background.
Yeah.
Like this.
I know a cool little thing I figured out was it's kind of like a plant light. I don't know why I like it. It just has a cool look to it. So if you take sea lantern, cauldron is just some leaves and water. It creates just a cool little fancy lantern. Kind of lamp thing. It's not too
Mhm.
fancy, but I've seen it used in many places. Almost creates the illusion of the water glowing, which is kind of
Exactly.
sci-fi. Another thing I figured out was, let's see if I can remember how to do this. I need the dragon head first of all, and I need all of these hammer, anvil and stuff. I'm going to make a little statue out of these non-block things. I think Grian made something like this.
Let's see. Ah, yes.
Hey, watch it.
Like that.
Um,
Creates like a little body.
I'm not sure how I'd do the bottom of it, but you've got kind of a body going there of a
Let's
warrior.
see. Perhaps you can do something like this.
Yeah, that might work. But for legs, let's see.
Yeah,
Maybe
legs are a bit hard.
you can maybe give him some really wide hips and just extend off the bottom. Oh, no, that's really weird looking. How would you give this man legs? Somebody who has an
How
idea.
to give legs. Can someone donate legs to this poor man? Perhaps you can do something with the trapdoors if we use
Yeah.
them like that. It looks a bit weird. Maybe if I do.
Use a stand instead of legs. Oh, you mean like a potion thing? What are those called? Brewing stands.
Brewing stand
Yeah.
might work.
Huh?
I mean, it's better than nothing.
What if we give him like a cloud of something to be floating on?
That would work.
Yeah, so I can see some purple glass in here. It's a dragony kind of beast thing. Make us like a little cloud here. You want to help me out? Someone who's good at organics, because I suck at them.
Yeah, so am I. I'm really bad at this.
Cough, cough. Look at that. He's on a... Oh, that's really bad.
Yeah, well, at
Okay.
least we give it a try.
Yeah,
Let's
you
just
get the
stick
idea.
to structures
try.
for now. Right, so should we have a look around and see what some people have made so
That's a
far?
good idea. So, oh, I see a railroad over here, made with slabs and anvils. I like this. It's a nice one.
This was made by Alec, I believe, or Nene Quatus.
Ooh. And not even, there's not a single solid block on here except for like the ground, and then that wood piece there. That is really nice.
Yeah, I mean, the uses of anvil with like a railing. That is actually really creative and nice.
Yes.
I like that idea.
I might steal that.
Good on you, Alec. Good on you.
Alright, over here I see Ollie. You want TP? Let me turn off my TP actually so you can all TP out if you need to. Ollie, what is this? Is this
Oh, it just looks like some type of like
Machine.
factory almost. I'm
Is
not
it-
not really sure what this could be seen
Is
as,
it a
but
Rube-
I like the way you're
It's a
using
Rube
the glass.
Goldberg ice cream machine.
Ah, I see.
I think that'd be cool.
So, because
So-
this, it looks like the water is going into some type of tube and then
think it's
putting it
a-
into.
Conveyor belts.
Ah, yeah,
See it?
exactly.
And then it's like filling them with water and stuff.
Ah, yeah, that
Oh,
is
yeah,
it's
I
actually
see it.
very nice.
I like that. And he used
Then the
trapdoors,
glass
which is another
tubes.
useful block. Or that could
Yeah, that's
even
really
be
nice.
water coming out if you made it like blue, the glass. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Alright, let's
Sweet.
go around
Over
again.
to here.
What do we have here?
Oh, here we can see someone using it for roof
Roof.
design. I think that's
Yeah.
almost this. Yeah,
It's kind of bulky,
Here's
but
some-
it's creative.
works. Yeah, it can be used for some larger structures.
We have this kind of arching thing here.
I
Interesting.
think he kind of is going for this style, but he's doing it in a smaller scale.
That
They
could
look very
even-
familiar.
I like kind of like that. It's interesting. Go over again. What do we got here?
To
So
Dr. Markey.
I like the railing here. This is neat. Maybe not the blocks themselves, but the shape is pretty nice. I like it.
Yeah, like a tiny
the-
little fence of some type almost.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. That's a neat little trick there. The anvil in it kind of separates it. Pretty nice. Let's go over again. What do we have here? Is this an ice cream machine? It is.
See, oh yeah,
It's an
this
ice
is
cream
actually, it's very small,
Oh.
not a lot of blocks used, but
Yes. Oh, and that brings up something else actually. Is head databases and just heads in the first place. So if you do
oh
slash
yeah, exactly.
HDB, this is very good for detailing, especially interior, or making ice cream machines.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's a neat
So you
little
can
one.
get really creative with those as well.
Yeah, especially the hoppers I'm seeing are very popular.
Yeah, I like hoppers too.
Oh, look, it's a statue.
Oh, it's a statue, yeah. The big
So,
statue.
I
It's got
like
a
this
little cap.
camera here with the pistons. That looks really neat. Piston
It's
the
got a
anvil.
little cap on his head. I like the cap.
That is neat. I like that one.
Sweet.
This is Van Robot. That is nice. I like it.
Sweet.
Go over again. Who else?
Let's see what we have over here.
Ooh. Oh, I like the
Can
part
see-
right here. Up at the top by the roof.
Yeah. Using it in some wall designs to add external depth, which is
Yes.
always nice.
I don't know if they were quite right here. Are you trying to use
Almost
this
works
as
as a tiny window, like
Yeah.
when somebody's trying to be sealed in. Like a,
almost like jail window?
yeah, exactly. Really
Kinda.
tight yellow window.
But it's kind of cool underneath the roof split right there. And I think there's one more here. Oh, this is fancy.
Yes.
So I see the iron trapdoor trick that Shockhead used.
Yeah, I think this was made by Panda.
I see. It's not his. How much
No,
should we bet?
apparently not.
It is.
Yeah, exactly. Come on,
It's
Panda.
okay.
It looks
It's
nice.
Yeah. Some flowers in it would be cool too, because flowers are very useful for detailing. What else?
You can see a pillar design over there.
Yes, I just saw that. Is this Google's? Yes, it is.
This is-
Pillars
yeah,
are
Google.
fun.
Pillars are always nice to make.
I guess we can count sand as a non-block. It falls.
I mean, yeah, exactly. It's like the only block that obeys gravity together
Yeah.
with a few other blocks.
Yeah, but this is cool because you're using stairs and stuff to give it some nicer detailing on it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very nice. You get some cool shapes and texture out of it. It's not flat at all. Did I miss anyone? I don't think
I
so.
think this one all over there in the far.
Oh, I see
Over
it.
there. Yeah,
Something up in the air. Let's check this out.
something small up in the air. A cubic. Oh, I believe I saw this once on
Is
his
it like a little
build he made.
floating thing?
floating island thing.
That's kind of
Oh,
cool.
it kind of nice of the bed. Kind of looks like it's just
Oh,
a small thing that you roll up.
yeah.
Like a really little nice floaty thing
It
to
almost
live
looks
in.
like a blanket because of the dimensions on the
Yeah,
floor.
yeah, exactly.
Like it's just
And
a
then a
blanket.
clock.
That's kind of cool.
And then someone over here is doing. I've seen that. That's the type of. Yeah, Jinjiang exactly.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
Japanese culture, I believe, used
Yes.
for like.
Balance
Yeah, exactly.
is what it represented, yeah. So let's go back to the main part. How about we move on to textures?
Yes, exactly. Textures.
Yes. Textures. Yes. Yes. Okay, so palettes, textures, variants. Basically, how to make a flat wall, even if it is flat, not look flat. So first part here, these 4 little things of variants. Yes, you can, I know, don't worry. I will teach them how to do percentages. Those are neat. So we have some, this is one of my favorite ones. It just works but doesn't work at the same time. It's brick and terracotta. You can see I used it over on number 1. So that one's a nice one. Another common one I see is stone, brick, cobble, and stone, which is used a lot in medieval stuff, I'd say. Move on a little bit. We have andesite and stone, which are close textures, and they just kind of work together. And then this is a little hard to see, but this is oak leaves and birch leaves, which are just a slightly different shade from each other. So
Yeah, and just
variants.
small details like that can make a build look much nicer when you have different texturing.
Because if you just have a wall that's, say, I'm gonna
It's a regular old wall.
just a plain old wall, and you just add this variance to it, even if it is flat, it'll just help it out a little bit. And then if we go a little farther, another important part is the palette itself if you're going towards a theme or such. And on top of that is, like, if you're using special blocks like a hopper or something, you kind of want to make sure it matches your palette. So I don't know if a hopper would match this palette, but if you wanted to use the shape of it, you'd need to make a palette that matches it. Like this one matches a hopper texture, but it doesn't match this.
Exactly. You can see a little example I did over here earlier. So here you can see it's I tried to use some minor detailing with the external blocks that we used earlier, like the blocks that have external depth into them, like the anvils and the hoppers, while still trying to maintain a very clean and just normal look to it. And I also used the burn blocks here in this case instead of replacing the walls with different textures, since the burn blocks already have a slight texturing tone with different colors in them, so that adds a little bit of a variation at least.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can see here over on the right side, we gave Ellie the task to try to make my building a bit over detailed. And as you can see, she took it a bit too far perhaps, but this is one of the examples that you don't want to be doing. As in you think kind of, how do I add to this? And you end up just placing random blocks almost everywhere, and it just ends up looking like a mess.
Yeah. So an important part of it is not to over detail, because you don't have to have trillions of slabs and stairs and buttons and fences and everything all over the place for it to still look good. Because sometimes simple is okay, you know? Think about modern. Modern, usually the point of it, or more minimalistic, I'm saying, is to not detail much, and it's more just up to the shape.
Yeah, exactly. Modern relies a lot on the shaping of the building instead of like the old classic where they have a lot of external detailing to rely on. Right.
So I think what would be cool is if you and I made a little facade together and did like a live demonstration on how we detail.
Yeah, that would be great. Should we use one of the finished patterns, like palettes, or should we perhaps maybe?
Oh, what do you want them to do?
Perhaps maybe they could try to. How about everyone tries putting up a pallet on their plot, and then we can go around and decide on one of them to use and
Ooh,
make
that's
a
a good
little
idea.
facade.
All right,
So
perfect.
everyone can go to their plot around our main plot here and try to make a little pallets. You're free to do more than one, but you just mess around a bit and see if you can find something that works together.
Yes, perfect. And then we'll pick a nice one and use it. And so that should be pretty good, I'd say.
Yeah, exactly.
How about you and I try and make a palette while we're waiting? That'd be
I
pretty
mean,
easy.
yeah, sure. What theme should we go for? Should we do like kind of more?
How about it's kind of a mix between medieval and steampunk, kind of.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
You've got, you know the look I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think I do.
Yeah.
So do we want kind of a more?
like
Yeah, that's basically
no
a standard
block
block to use for
spruce
that.
granite kind of look. You know what I mean? Kind of like the
Yeah.
rusty look, but not. Kind of, yeah.
Not too. Yeah, something like that.
Maybe
So perhaps.
spruce log.
Yeah, that would work. Nice.
Maybe dark oak would be better.
Try it out.
I kind of like that one better.
Yeah, that works.
And,
Should we use like normal oak for the? What should we have for the framing actually? What should the frame be? Should the frame be like oak or should it be more stonish?
I think we can do the frame out of like this, and then do the foundation this. Maybe. Ooh, what if we throw terracotta on top of this granite?
Oh, that would be nice. Like a mix of that.
Yeah.
Well, like for example, the roof frame. What should we do for that?
What if we did a colored clay for it, like a red? A red would look good in this, I'd say. What do you think of that idea?
Yeah, that would work.
Maybe this for roofing.
Yeah, something like that. This would actually be a good example to show off the thing we found out earlier with the beds.
Oh, it would be a perfect time after they do their palettes. I think it'd be great because that's neat. So.
Right. So let's start making a simple foundation then.
All right. Perfect.
Right.
Okay. Well, what kind of bed is
So-
going to match this though? One
I'm not sure. Maybe
gray.
I suppose grey could work. It's a bit boring to have the roof as grey though.
True.
Maybe we should do something a bit that stands out a bit. I personally like the cyan color, but maybe it doesn't really match that well when you have it with the rustic color scheme. Perhaps we could just use it on someone else's palette when they have finished it. So let's just do something with this for now.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay. So if we use these as like beams, the foundation level can be this and terracotta.
So you want the walls to be granites, right?
Maybe
You
this.
said. Yeah, okay, that
That
works.
kind of cool. How about we make it like an angular build, so it's like not so flat. If we pull it like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. How do we pull it backwards though with those posts? Would it have to be like this?
I think that wouldn't be how.
1, 2,
Yeah, that's probably the case.
1, 2, 3. Boom. That works.
Okay, that should work, and then we can just do this.
2, 3.
Wait, maybe like
1, 2, 3. 2, 3.
like this, for example. Maybe we have it like this then.
I think it's right. Yeah, that's. Hey, we got it.
Should we do it like that then? Or do we have it like this?
I think it goes there. Maybe we can put some fence to offset it. Like this. Hold on. If we go like that.
That works.
Doesn't match the texture quite, but maybe spruce would look good.
I think I'm just gonna use spruce for the upper framing when we do the roof.
Okay. I think spruce fence matches those nicely.
Yeah, that works. Let's do this then. Oops.
That's pretty neat. Ooh, That's nice. That's nice. Trapdoor windows, I'd say.
That works. Let's see here.
What else we got? Trapdoors. Inlaid one, would you say? Or
Pardon?
flat?
I think that looks nice. That adds a bit extra depth to it.
So, yeah, I don't think flat's a good idea. Perfect. So that's pretty neat. That's a nice style we've got going.
Right. Yeah, I like
Let's see.
this. It's just gonna be like this, I believe.
Yep, that should work. Alright. You want to work on that, and I'll just check on these people.
Mm-hmm.
How's their pallets coming? Where are these pallets? Oh, I think I see one. Hey. Walls, pillars. Nice, nice. Another pallet there, and here. Alright, cool, cool. We'll go over those in a second.
Right, I'm just now done with the basic frame on there.
That looks pretty cool.
Right, so what should we have for a layer on this? Should we do the roof directly, or should we have like another layer?
I think it
With
needs
different
a
blocks.
second layer, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds about right. What blocks? I think a note block makes sense somewhere in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Note block rim
I was
almost.
thinking about that too.
Right around here.
So perhaps we can have.
Yep. Exactly what I was thinking. I think that works. On top of that, maybe oak.
Yeah, oak would work. Can we do something like?
Is that or spruce? I don't know.
Oh wait. Let me think here for a second. Let me try an idea.
Alright, go ahead.
Wait, I just need to get my blocks. There we go. And that, I'm just gonna see how this looks for a second. Probably not gonna look very nice, but I'm gonna give it a try.
That's interesting.
It doesn't really match that well.
What do you think of the jungle?
Ooh, oh yes, I like jungle.
Yes.
Let's go with jungle.
Perfect. Okay. So we'll just put these down. I'm curious to see what everyone has for their pallets.
Yeah. Let's see if we do.
Maybe an oak rim at the top, kind of differentiate.
Yeah.
Not sure. Depends.
Let's try oak.
What
Oak.
do you think? Too light?
Yeah, maybe we should try adding some stone texture to this so we can add it for the external detailing on the walls and such.
True.
So, but maybe we can do like stone bricks for the frame of the roof. See how that goes.
Yeah, I think that'll work actually. I'm thinking like a steeply uphill roof, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Curving
So
inwards.
like that. Do we make it?
Okay, well, let's go from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think that should
1,
work.
2, 3, 4, 5. Take this red clay.
Three. And this should be inwards one.
Hey, look at that. How does that look?
One second.
What do you think? I don't know.
Looks a bit weird when we have it like that.
Yeah, the stone is a bit throwing me off, I'd say. What do you think? What is your thoughts on it?
Perhaps we can do a bit. I'm just gonna remove this for now. Maybe we can do a bit more slacky roof, as in it doesn't have to be super detailed.
Oh, yeah. So
Just like use normal blocks for the most part.
perhaps that would work.
Let's see.
I'll try
good thing
my
for this,
little roof trick here. Let's see.
because that also gives us more opportunities for blocks that we don't have to rely on stairs and such.
True. Like this clay here.
Yeah, exactly.
That's nice. Yeah, that's not bad. And slope it down 1. And then I think it needs a dark block on the edging.
Dark block.
Like a dark gray. You kind of feeling that too?
Yeah, I guess that will work.
Almost
see.
anvil hopper kind of look.
Yeah, because then we could detail with something that has a similar palette.
Let's try that.
I'm just gonna try it and see how it looks if I have this.
How does that look? I don't know.
I messed up
This
on
is
that one.
tough. I don't know. What do you think of
Let's
that?
try it. Let's try with this.
All right.
Let's just try to see how this goes. You probably got to have to move that like up by 1. I think.
Probably. Yeah. I might have done that a little wrong. Yeah, I think that'll work. I'll throw this in here now.
Should probably fix like the roof after. Yeah, I'm just gonna remove this for now.
Perfect. Do you think we should look at their palettes quickly?
I mean, yeah, we can do that.
I think that's a good idea.
Let's see. Should we have it like 1 more block out like that? Because that kind of gives
Yeah.
it more of the filling. Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Okay. Well, you keep on filling that out for a second. I'm gonna have a look around.
All right. Take it over.
Let's see if I can find any pallets here. We have
Who has a palette, rather? that
This.
wants to have them?
Fixie's currently doing a quite nice palette,
Ooh.
and he's even making a little structure with it. And he's using it's a Gothic build, he said. So he's using some different blocks. He's using for the pillars and walls. He's using some stone, andesite, and polished andesite, which actually looks really nice from how it currently looks. Then he has roofs and shading, which is nether brick and red nether brick. Which actually it looks really nice actually, and the way he uses it, like you said, for shading, it's hard to explain when you're not here, but it looks really nice actually.
I'll take
So
it
like
over.
that, and then he has details, stairs, etc., lead window and stuff. So he has some basic detailing blocks for that, like stone bricks, stairs, and some iron fences. So yeah, this is really a nice fixie. Perhaps you can continue working on that and show us a bit when you're almost done with it.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. Who else is there? Oh, what's this?
We have Dr. Markey as well. He's done a little palette.
I'll see this. Hmm.
It looks quite nice.
I like.
Maybe something more with the green, because otherwise it sticks out a bit too much.
Yeah, agreed. You could tie it in maybe with. Let's see. Perhaps prismarine would tie it in. Dark prismarine.
You can try it,
No,
perhaps.
I don't have perms. You go ahead.
Oh yeah, matches
That
a
might tie
tiny
it in.
bit.
But then it clashes with the brick. Hmm.
Well, it's a bit of experimenting that you're gonna have to do with that, but
Definitely.
you can try it out for a bit, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. What else? Who has palette? King Bobster does. Oh, where is it? Right here?
Oh yeah, this.
Alright, so I see my little classic cobblestone stone break right there. Quartz block. So is this, I'd say, maybe a medieval kind of thing? Yeah.
Yeah, that looks nice.
Yeah, only thing
Can we
I'd
see
say
that being
maybe
used?
change out the quartz block for bone.
Yeah, bone looks really nice. It
It
kind of
looks,
has that a bit more older look to it as well,
yeah.
instead of being all clean.
Ooh,
Yeah, like
I
that.
like that.
Matches a bit more.
Agreed. So that's pretty nice. It's a classic medieval palette.
Right. Okay, let's get back to finishing our little thing.
We have one more there. Come over here.
Oh, okay.
One
TP
pickle.
Reb. Ooh, this. So this is kind of like a. Oh, you demonstrated on the side here by
I see.
Alec, I believe. Yeah, Alec.
Yes. That's some
So he's
nice
done a
detail.
really large. Yeah, that actually looks really nice.
It almost looks
Done
like
a large facade.
feudal Japanese Japan almost. I'm getting from it.
Oh yeah,
But like,
exactly.
it's a skyscraper, so it's like I don't even know. That's kind of cool.
It's unique. I
Very.
like that.
I like it. It's original.
Right, now we can get back to trying to finish our thing.
Yes. So if you don't like to see, just come back to the center plot and check it out. Let's see. I think that might. This curve is really hard to get. You might have to adjust your, You might have to adjust the stone brick part on it a bit to match it. Because I'm kind of moving it around. I'm trying to get like the upward sloping kind of like.
Yeah, then we're probably gonna have to make one side a bit bigger.
Yeah, definitely. So the part that comes across here.
Perhaps another thing we could possibly try is to make it like more of a, instead of having the big like regular triangle shaping for the roof, we could perhaps doing something like having the this almost the same thing I did over at my small build with Amelia's palette that she put together.
Oh yeah, that might work.
Something like that, because I think it's a bit easier to use, for example, slabs in that case.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's gonna match the color a bit more, so I'm gonna world edit this for now and just remove that.
Go ahead and try that.
Yeah, okay, so maybe we should use I kind of like the general idea of having perhaps the spruce slabs still.
I don't know, the roof is kind of tricky. Who thinks they can figure out the roof? Alec, you want to come over and try and figure it out? Okay, never mind. You'll try. We're gonna challenge you. Figure out how to make this kind of steampunky roof here. Right here. Yeah, kind of. How would you do the roof is our question. And they will judge you. Yeah, kind of like an exponential slope.
Okay. Give it a try.
Problem is, it's at an angle, so it's a
Oh.
little tricky.
Oh, wait, I'm seeing how he's going to do it.
Sure, Ellie, go ahead. I'm curious as to how this will turn out. This is interesting. You want to try and detail a little bit of the rest of it? It's kind of flat on the second story.
Yeah, I think we can. Let's see. I'm gonna have a try on one of the sides and see if I can come up with anything.
Maybe some iron bars somewhere would look good.
Gonna try putting those there.
What did you do? All I heard was a ton of
Put those
anvils. Oh, I don't know, maybe a little too thick. Perhaps ladder somewhere might work.
Yeah,
Like,
not like that. Yeah, it's a bit too bright.
yeah, I was just thinking that too. Maybe just around this one part here. Oh, that's nice. But
That's
how would
nice.
you continue it down the whole thing? What do you think of the ladders there? Still too bright, maybe?
Yeah, probably still a bit tad too bright.
Yes.
Let me try. Just want to see how this looks like.
Ooh.
It's a bit. I mean, perhaps it works. Could have it leading up to this side, like so.
Oh, you're gonna split it. Ooh, that's cool. Look at that.
Oh, and this would probably work with Ellie's detailing then. Ellie's roof.
That's cool. We were gonna use red terracotta, this clay. We were gonna do this block.
Maybe when I look at it, red terracotta might be a bit too like bright for this.
True.
Because this, when you're looking at this, you kind of get more brownish feeling.
Orange.
Orange.
No, I don't think we need to use any more woods. I think that'll clash too much.
I do like Ellie's roof design though. I think though Alec did a really nice job too on his design. It's just a bit hard to continue it.
I think it'll be cool if they split it down the middle, kind of, like how they're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like, they combine them, actually. Your anvil trick, I think, is kind of working. I think it's nice.
Sweet.
I might throw some white glass behind the trapdoors and see how that looks. Take a look at that. I think I like that. Maybe yellow would work better, so it's like candlelit almost.
See, I'm gonna try to make a little window design.
Ooh, fun. Ooh, I think I like the yellow. So we'll go with that. works. How's this roof going here? Are you actually going to merge them together? No way. What do you think? What do you think so far?
It's going to be a bit hard, I think. I think it's probably a bit better to do with just at least design. Otherwise, it's going to look very, very strange. Have like two different types of mixtures like that.
"32 people. That's pretty cool."
Let's see here.
What else we got? What do you have for ideas or anything?
Ideas. I mean, I think if we just finish the roof, I think everything is practically almost going to be done.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. It's a good example of how to detail.
I'm not sure. It looks really. I think it would be a bit better to just go with Ellie's design on that one. Otherwise, it's going to be a huge slope difference.
Oh, and I like what you did up here in between the slope of it.
I'm going to put my anvils around the build.
Mm-hmm.
My anvil design.
Alright. Yo, Upixel, check your Discord. I'm gonna try something on here while you do that.
Alright.
So, are you going to, like... What if you just put a chimney or something here to kind of make it... fake it splitting? We're gonna merge it into it and just have it flat up against it, kind of, and put a window here. Alright, I'm just curious as to how you're doing it. So, Alec, you have this big open side here. What are you gonna do with it? I'm curious. Stuffed memes. That sounds good. Which kind? Pepe's or? Nice.
This is looking quite nice, actually. Of course, yeah.
Very nice.
It's actually kind of unique, the way you did it.
Definitely would have thought of it, so... Well, a little thing planned for all of you. I'm just going to set it up quick, and it'll be pretty cool.
Right. So, let's see here.
Ooh, nice. Rapture, hello. Shout out.
Oh, yes. Something you could perhaps try, Ellie, is if you use like anvils for one standpoint and then you have something like those connected in a way. Hopper works too.
Yeah. Because I can see a dark block going in there, like I was saying earlier.
Yeah, kind of like on the rooftop.
Yeah, exactly. We're just gonna finish up that part.
Oh, some people are doing very interesting things all around the plots here.
That's awesome.
Pixie, this looks really unique. What is this? What are you trying to make? Let's see here. New Tokyo. No. Something with Tokyo, New Tokyo, so a bit Japanese inspired.
Neo Tokyo. Ooh.
Ooh, and Alec changed up his skyscraper a bit also, I just noticed.
What is he modernizing?
That looks... Yeah, exactly. It looks... actually, he's very interesting what he did. He used, let's see here, black stained glass paints to cover up the front, and then on the back of it, he had some different detailing. It looks really nice. It looks unique in that way.
That's cool. Perfect.
Oh, and I think someone's doing some huge terrain over here.
Terrain. Ooh, that's got me interested. How many people? If you want to be in the next little part of the class, say I in chat so I can count how many people there are. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6.
I'm just gonna make 10. Call it good. Perfect then. It's gonna be a task where you have to use all the things we've been showing you, and we can help you out if you need it. It's gonna be pretty neat.
Yep.
Also involves a little creativity and thinking.
Actually, this is looking really nice now. Nice now. The thing that Alec and Ellie did with the roof.
Oh, I'll check it out in a moment. How's it going? Anything
Everything
interesting?
seems to be going sweet so far. We have Alec and them doing their thing. Perhaps they should lower it one step down, like the top part.
The stream can see what I'm doing, and they're probably very confused, I'm gonna guess. Rapture. Yeah, my mouse is near my mic. I'm placing lots of blocks.
Ooh, what's this, Ellie? You're doing like a little balcony thing with the door. So kind of like a balcony basically. That's very nice. But it's a bit of extra detail to it, in depth.
I think you're going to like what we're going to be doing, Upixel. You'll have fun with it.
Alright.
Oh, whoa, do you see that? Let's see, how fast can we make it postpone? How many people will do / postpone? How fast can we do it? Let's do it.
Postpone.
How many more votes do we need? Yes, do it. Let's go. I don't think we're gonna make it.
Everyone keep on doing slots postpone in chat if you have that available for you. Well, this all almost looks done soon at least.
Awesome.
Ellie's adding some extra bit here, like a big door, which was probably necessary since we didn't even have a door before.
True. I think I'm ready. Let me just color
Ooh.
these, and as soon as we finish up that and go over the palettes, we have something very cool. There we go. Perfect. Upixel.
Hey, welcome back.
Hello. Oh, this is some sandstone.
Sandstone.
A little more variance. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, I want to see what Fixie's up to. I was curious. And they're a guest, aren't they? Nice.
Yeah, exactly.
They know what they're doing. Very nice, very nice. Alright, how is this steampunk thing going here? What do we got going on the steampunk thing?
Well, Ellie's adding a lot of variation to the different parts.
I see. Yeah, it is too repetitive. It's gotta be...
Yeah, so changing it up a bit, making it asymmetrical too.
Asymmetry is beautiful. Nice. Yes, I like the roof, Alec. I did look at that. Very nice, very nice.
So, Rebel,
Yes.
you said you were done with the preparations for your second thing that you were working on?
Sir. Right after we look at the palettes, we'll get right into that. How does that sound?
Alright, sounds good.
It's a little activity, test your knowledge, get any more help if you do need it. Plus we'll have some cool things to show you with it. What if you changed, because you have like 3 roof parts, what if you changed like one of these smaller ones to a different type of clay? Would that be what would that look like? Oh, I wasn't reading chat, I'm sorry. Very neat. I like the balcony too.
Yeah, adds a bit extra detailing and depth. It looks really nice. And now you're even adding a chimney. That looks really nice too. At least she's going full at it with everything.
Yes.
Oh, I only just noticed how many players are actually online. That's quite amazing.
That is pretty cool. I think we hit 32 earlier. I got a screenshot.
Oh, jeez. Huh. That's quite nice.
Alright. I think we can go look at the pallets. What do you say?
Yeah, sure.
Shall we?
Yes, let's go do that. Okay,
So I
let's see.
saw that one.
Speed around. Let's see. Lost her is doing a east terrain
Who?
around this section, which is quite nice.
Wait, who is?
Hey, Lost.
Ah. Ooh. We have a Terra Man here. Hey Lost, are you in voice? You can hear me. I'm gonna take that as a no.
I don't think he's in the voice chat now.
Very nice though. Nice shaping. Very nice.
Oh, this looks really nice. I thought it was going to be like, I mean, I guess it is like the yin yang, but it looks really, he added dragons instead.
Mm-hmm.
This is really nice. Come have a look at this.
Upixel. Oh. Whoa, there's dragons in it. Oh my god, that's
Yeah.
beautiful.
That's hot.
Wow.
And he's making a bridge over here too.
That is pretty.
I like that. Oh, and Shakad is making like a bigger version of the things he used for the examples earlier, which is quite nice.
Ooh. Interesting style you have here.
And looks like Alex changed his skyscraper once again, this time with sandstone instead.
Oh, that's not bad. And that's smooth sandstone, right? Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Who's next?
I think everyone
let's see.
with the
I looked at
pallets
this.
we already
Yeah.
showed.
Alright, so there's yellow and pink roof. That's interesting. Whoa. Pink roof? Really? How come it's pink? Oh, okay, magenta, pink, same thing to me. Don't worry. I'm just curious why the color. For some reason, magenta just doesn't come off as that. Okay. I mean, it looks good. It's just, colorful. It kind of stands out from the rest of it. Okay, I like it. Very nice. Details, excellent here. Nice variation. I don't see much of any repetition because you have so much asymmetry in it. There we go. That looks nice. Lots of different non-blocks used, like the anvils and such. Fencing and trapdoors. I like it. So. So Ellie, can you do me a favor? You know how to use Core Protect lookup, right? Yeah, can you look up where I just placed wool? Somewhere in Flat World. I placed some wool, and I kind of lost it. It's in Flat, Ellie. Various colored wools. But there was a normal wool color, so if you could do that, that'd be awesome. And then we can move on to the next part. Yeah, I know. I forgot to sit at home. Poor me. Oh wait, should we explain what they're going to do kind of first with this little example?
Yes, that actually seems like a good idea.
Okay, cool. So, oh, I got teleported. Yes, that's it. Thank you. Let me sit at home. Yeah, don't look at it yet, buddy.
I want to look at it.
Alright, so.
And have a sneak peek. Okay.
So if you all come over here, TPA all. TPA all. I don't have access. Cool.
I can deep them here for you if you want to.
TPA here, all here. So it's 2 A's. Make sure you do that. I'm not in Vanish.
Okay.
Alec, I'm down at the bottom in blue. I don't know that.
Wait, let's see. Rebel, what did you say the command was again?
There you go.
Okay.
Should be it. Perfect. Alright, so we have this little line of stuff here. And our next activity is going to be you building your own facade out of some shapes and stuff. So if you look at the first one all the way to the right, where it's just flat, this is how I did mine. So right here, number 1 from our examples. I started off with just a flat shape, threw down some pillars, pulled out the pillars, extra dimension. If we go down again, we have some variation in the blocks, and I added another shape, so now it's a compound building. Moving on, added up the bricks to the top to give it some more color, and then some more details on top of that with the windows and such. Go one more, we finish up the second story, slap on some roofs, and then I finish it off with some greenery. So it's just a basic flow of where it goes. You start off with your shape, then you throw in some supports and stuff, extra shapes if you need to start the detailing. Second floor if you're doing one, throw the roofs, and then greenery. So you can always come back to this with /warp academy. But where we're going next is you have a little lesson to learn. So
Right. Should I
TP
TP everyone here again? Yeah.
yes.
Okay. So here we go. Now.
Okay. So once you're all here, we'll explain what these random colored blocks are.
I
Alright,
think most people are on the way here.
so right here you'll see various colored shapes. Wait, I'm going to change the color of this one to purple because you're going to use white for other stuff. So / replace. Alright, so we have all these.
Right.
What you can do is you're going to take as many of these as you need to, and you're going to make a building out of just these. So you're going to use copy paste them where you want them. It sounds kind of weird. Stack them on top of each other, put them next to each other, make a shape, and you're going to make a building.
Should we perhaps give them a tiny example?
That would be cool. So I want to start off with this blue one. I kind of like that shape.
How about we do one example each?
Alright, that sounds good.
The question is, do they all have access to build in here?
They all have copy paste, which is what they need. Except for the guests. Who's the guest and needs temporary
I
builder?
think we have quite a few guests, so.
Let's see. Okay, atom idea /2 /copy back. Where can they build? They can build in our academy world. Okay, so Fixie and all of you guests, go to your plot and I will paste the blocks onto your plot and then you can build it there. Sound good? So the guests can go do that. I just need to know where you all are.
Let's see.
Permissions are so annoying. Let's see. Just need an open space where they can do it. Okay, Upixel, you make your example, and I will help these.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
do that.
Fixie.
Just need an idea. Let's see.
Fixie has built it, now he can do it. Okay. Who doesn't? Chibi, Hey Lost, and Darker Maki. So you three, go to your plot in the Academy world, and I'll put it there, okay? Then you can go along with us. let me know when you're there.
Let's see.
Oh, what do we have here? So I see this blue thing. Not too big, it's just going to be small, because I want you to focus on the small details. So. Okay, Dr. Maki, can you do /plot trust Rebelite? There's your shapes, Dr. Maki, to play with. Who's next? Crafts. Alright. Alright, so what do we have here? I'm guessing Alex is doing this big blue and green thing. Oh, yeah, Energy. You go back to the Academy world /Warp Academy, go to your plot and tell me when you're there, and then I will put the shapes on there for you to do. Upixel, how's yours coming?
It's going quite well actually. Trying to do some different shaping.
Nice. I like Ellie's.
Getting...
Ellie's rotated hers and stuff. And then we'll just replace it all to stone and make a facade out of it. I'm curious. How's it going?
Let's see.
Fun shapes. A little annoying. Yeah. Ooh, Ellie, that is looking cool. Yes, Myler. I'm not sure if Myler's in voice this.
Right, I think I'm done with the basic shape of my thing for now.
So many people. Alright, cool. I think I'm almost done with mine. Not sure what to think of this one, but... So, who thinks they're pretty much done with their basic shape? Or needs time or whatever? Almost, okay. Upixel, here's the one with all of the green on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of looks like it could be almost modern. But I think that's
Yeah,
just because it's so blocky right now.
Yeah, exactly. So basically what I was trying to do is I was trying to make it kind of like a very small supermarket for the design of it. Well, I wanted to do that first, but I kind of basically kind of how it looks like. What I was thinking is the purple part at the ground is kind of the entrance. So you walk into it, and then you can have like the blue area basically where the shopping is and all the items inside of there. Then I just kind of had a flat roof and used the green color to represent the roof. And then I used to add different shapes depending on where I wanted them to add different layers.
Who's doing fireworks? Oh, it's Arky, never mind. Arky. Shh. No, it's not. Just down. Okay, so when you have your basic shape, I'll let you take some white wool and just add little small things if you want to. Just extra shaping if you need to. Just not too much. I think I'm done.
Right.
Oh, Boona boy. Okay. I know what you can do. So, let me just copy these shapes and I'll let you build them on an academy plot. So, Boona, can you hear me? Okay, so do/warp academy. Alright, so Boona boy, since you're here, just do/plot auto. Upixel do/promote Myler and then make him builder, because I accept him.
There we go.
Alright, Boona, I will... Where's your plot? Is it this one? Alright, so do/plot trust Rebelite.
Let's see.
Boona boy, I can't build on your plots. There we go. There you go. So, Boona, you're just gonna take these parts and make a house out of them. Or just a shape.
Hey. I'm pretty much done with my thing.
Alright, so now you're going to select your hole. Yeah, the white wool, if you want to just add any extra shaping, you could just small things with it.
Some extra stuff.
Select your whole thing and just set it to stone now. Not set stone. Replace stone. Hold on. And there's your basic shape. Big difference between set and replace, I think. Yes, craft. Craft. Yeah. Cool.
Actually, when I look at this from above, it reminds me of Lego
Legos.
pieces.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
about to say that. So I see some cool shapes people have got here. Okay. Watch yours replace. Be gentle. Pickle, you gonna replace it with stone?
Oh yeah, let me do that. So we replace everything with stone, all wool.
Yep, just / replace stone.
Alright,
Sweet.
someone already did it for me.
So there's your basic shape, and you can build from that now. So, just wait a little bit for everyone else to finish up.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if Milo... Hey, Milo's in chat. Hello. Well, yes, you could, but I find it easier if you make it one solid color. It's a little easier. Yes, but I understand you can leave it. Are you going to make one, Milo? You just have these shapes right here. Nah? Okay. Okay. Stick to your renders, man. You're good at them. Alright. Yes. I bet that. I'd like to see that. So, if you want to hollow it out, if you want to do an interior, or just leave it, and that works too. I think we're a little laggish here. So, next step, just add in your support beams is what I would do. What would you say? Upixel?
Yeah, I think so. So basically we start replacing this then with kind of the blocks we want to use, I suppose then.
Pretty much, yeah.
So let's see here.
I'm gonna go
I
with
think I
my
have a general
normal
idea
style.
what I have. Gonna do something a bit different this time from what I usually do.
This will be fun. Oh, I like the solar panels on there, Pickle.
Yeah. Thinking it's a nice addition due to it being a bit more modernized, I guess you could say.
Wait, what are you saying, Milo? Oh, it's not just modern, it's anything, actually. Yeah, just go ahead and start building it now, Ellie. That's true, that makes it more like shaping and stuff. That'd be cool. That's a good idea, I might steal that, thank you.
Jeez.
Well, okay.
Ooh.
Pickle, that was you.
Was that me?
That was...
No, that was me.
Are you sure?
That was not me.
Well,
I'm sure about that.
Mm-hmm.
Not really sure who did it though. I think I want this to be like...
This is interesting. Yes, I know, right, Ellie? Concrete is bae. Concrete powder is nice. I don't like the white concrete. It just has a weird tint to it, in my opinion. I don't know if that's just me. Basically, and it's not even like a perfect white. It's a weird white. Please be patient. Yeah, look at it. It's just a little off. And I think it is. It almost has like a blue tint to it. Hey, whoever did that, undo it. I will kick you if I find out who did that. Craft. Do it again, I dare you.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep it like snipe.
How's it going, Upixel?
It's going quite nice. I'm trying to use the new route design
with the beds.
Beds, yeah.
Yes, that's very good.
I kind of like beds. At least route designs with them. Question is, do I want it here to perhaps another little extension?
Hey, Aki, just chilling on top of my big stone block, I see. Hey there. Hey, Arky, beds are bouncy, it's so fun. Bounce on a bed. Yeah, go on. Ignore me. What account am I on? What do you mean? Hi, this one. That's... Why can't nobody find me in tab? I'm not even in Vanish. I don't have Vanish, actually, because they demoted me so you don't see staff chat in the stream. Which you're gonna watch, but you're kind of here, so... I'm gonna test, please. The spam. I'm gonna kill myself. I'm a Test is a really good builder. Have you ever met them, Upixel?
No, I have not actually. I don't think so, at least. From my memory.
Oh dear. Oh, what's this, Ellie? This is neat.
Perhaps a bit too white.
say goodbye.
I think I'm liking how this is turning out.
Nice. Good to hear.
Being someone like me who barely does modern ever.
Oh dear.
Perhaps I want to do something like...
How's it going?
Well, so far everything seems to be going quite nice.
Nice.
I think I'm actually almost going to be...
Lucky. I'm just spending way too much time on this tiny thing. That's nice. Ouch. I need some wood on mine. Jeez, we've been building all day, sir.
Yeah.
Spruce stairs. Hey, there's like 15 minutes left. How about we open it up to questions while we finish this up? What do you say?
Oh yeah, actually that would be good. Because we've been basically just working the entire day now.
Pretty much. Question and answer. Sure. Alright, so who wants to be the first one to ask a question, and we'll unmute you? Alec. Alec wants to be unmuted. Alright. Hello, Alec. Say hi.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, sir.
Yep.
Alright.
What's your question? What's your question, Alec? We're having
Alec?
having some technical difficulties here.
Just kidding.
We couldn't hear you, so it's okay.
No, I know. I was just playing around. So okay, so whenever I'm building like medieval, I always like will go start detailing and just restart, and my whole build just doesn't look like it goes together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like,
Okay.
what would be
so
the best way to deal with that?
You want to come over here? Just TP to me, sir. I'll show you what I do.
Or something. Just TP here.
Okay. 2 minutes. Alright, hello. So what I usually do when I'm planning a medieval build is I will lay out my color
Oh.
scheme and blocks first. So I kind
Okay.
of get my theme ready. So like the one I'm doing right now is, let me find this block. Is I have this mix of stones, this type of log, used as supports. So I do this. And then those are held up to get into stairs, which are dark oak. I mean spruce, not that, sorry. So I like lay out the theme basically for it. And it'll say we'll have trapdoor windows. Okay? So trapdoor windows, dark oak support beams, cross beams made of spruce stairs. And then that mix of stones in there. And then I'll throw whatever onto it. I'll make the theme, okay? And then if it's, say, a city, so like Catania or something, then I'll lay out the roads and kind of lay out the plots where each of the different houses and buildings would go, and I'll mark like what each is for. I think probably one of the most important parts of medieval is remembering what each building's purpose is. So if it's a blacksmith shop, you're not going to make it out of pure wood because it's going to have all sorts of crazy stuff in it. So it's like realism but not modern, because I know you're a man for realism. So
yeah.
So think about the use of it.
My troubles.
So
Because there's like so many blocks you can choose to detail with. I guess
Yeah.
that's what trips.
The other thing is make it look random and pretend you're the person who's actually building it. So instead of just making this one wall pattern, stacking it over to here, lay out like a shape, like totally random shape, and build from it. So like, take this and just do random shapes. The point of medieval sometimes is that it's not perfect and it's just put together. And so, hey Miley, you wanna move, buddy? Thank you. And so you have your shape. Lift up your walls, decide where your second stories go, put in beams and stuff, and build from the shape. You know? So you kind of get what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's my suggestion. See if that helps you. And of course, you know how to find me, so.
I'm gonna make this into modern.
Alright, who's next? Who is next for questions? Myler, do you have a question? I'll unmute you if you like. Or do you want to ask in chat? Either way. By the way, Milo made an awesome render of my latest chair, which will be all over the place soon, hopefully. So just thank you, dear. It's really pretty. You'll all see it. Absolutely love it. I gave up on trying to render it after maybe 3 days of just getting the water, so it's not easy, I'll say that. How's it going, Upixel?
It's going quite nicely. I'm not really sure if I'm entirely happy with what it looks like, but I tried to be a bit unique with the concept of it. We're having the kind of basically the colors being the main part of the building and how they contract with each other. Something else I thought was a bit fun to do is, since we now have the options with daylight sensors, you can either turn them to day or night. So on one section, I did it so that they would be on the, I think it's the night trigger section, which gives them a bit more blue tint.
Kind of like a daylight, like a solar panel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So Alec, if you please do not turn those into night things, I would appreciate that. Thank you. So I did it on one of the sections where the paint was supposed to be blue. So I thought that would kind of match a bit. Then I also tried using the beds for the roof as well. as a counter instead of having to use slabs, which are not available for the blue color. I used beds instead.
Yeah, very cool. Because I'd like to see what you think. What should our next class be? We're already planning one for terrain, and then one on world edit and stuff like that. But any other ideas? I see we already have 2 world edit. Realism. I don't know. Maybe. I'll think about that. Shaping. We did one on shaping Myler.
Let's see.
I don't know. Any other ideas? What about one on medieval? Not organics. I cannot do organics to save my life.
Yeah, neither can I. Sad truth.
Very sad truth. Because I'd love to be able to do organics. Yes, Myler. Or Miller. How do you say your name? Is it Myler or Miller? Miller.
Miller.
Okay. Alright, cool. Hold on. I'll check here. Alright, King Bobster. Idea. So right now the entire thing is basically stone brick. It'd be nice with some variants. So either... Because find me a place where the stone, the ceiling... the ceiling, the floors, and the walls are all the same exact material. I don't think there's a thing. So maybe take the floor, make it stone, change the ceiling to like a wood, and I think that'll instantly help it. And then instead of just having these glowstone up in the ceiling, put maybe torches or something. What do you think of that? Yeah, perfect. Any other questions? With 10 minutes left to the stream. I'm gonna take that as a no. How do you get
Well.
100 plus? I haven't figured that out yet. That could be part of it. I'm not gonna guarantee it. That's getting manager. Oh dear. Oh, is that why Ellie hasn't gotten manager yet? Oh dear. Oh, you do.
Right.
Go out and ask.
I think I'm practically done with my house for now. I haven't really done any interior because I'm too
Yeah.
lazy for that.
Endless candy. Okay, what is this sand thing and who's doing it? Oh dear. Okay, cool. You're all very intelligent people, I can tell. That's a good one.
Have to remember that one. Well, I think it's almost about time that we start wrapping things up. Because I'm gonna have to go very soon and consume food to survive. And it seems like this service restarting in 10 minutes exactly.
Perfect.
So should we end it when the server restarts?
That sounds like a good idea. Well, went for kind of a granny roof.
Let's see.
with
Rebel.
my own twist. It's just that variance that I know he throws in his.
Yeah.
Yes, Alec. Your question. $42. Interesting. Okay. Chandelier. I don't even want to know. That was bad. Hey, Upixel, before we go
Yeah?
off, we have one more little thing to do. Come over and TP. We're going to help out Boona Boy.
Yeah. 1 second.
Little. Okay, so Boona Boy. Right now I'm seeing basically just one color. So it's just kind of this reddish tinted. So I would suggest maybe making your roof a different color. On top of that, the polished granite blocks here, you're using them for pillars, but they don't have a very connected texture. So if you use something more connected per se, try just a normal granite like this. It might look a little better because it's connected. You see what I mean? And then even if you don't use the granite, something else might work better because it's very red, rusty kind of color.
Something I would recommend is perhaps, I'm not sure if it fits exactly, but perhaps the red sandstone would work in this scenario.
Perhaps, yeah.
They're not exactly the same color, but they might work.
Yeah, that log is nice there.
Try that out.
I like that. That creates a little more contrast. Yeah, don't use the gray one. I like this one right here, dark oak. I think that will add a little more contrast so it's not just one color. But it's not too bad. Only other thing is this part. Yeah, the roof was what I was going to get to next. The roof on this side here, if you want to look, right over here. This one, the way it droops down is a little weird. So if you kind of flattened it out off instead, so like bring it out like this. Hold on. Like that. It might look a little better. See it? Or something kind of like that. Not exactly. Whatever works with your style, but that'll help it out a little so it's not just droopy down. And then finally, this brown concrete powder doesn't quite match your texture perfectly. So I would get rid of that brown concrete powder just entirely. In my opinion. But there you go. That should help you out. And an alternative block. Let's see. I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe just change it back into terracotta or bricks. That'd be what I'd say. So, Upixel. Upixel, are you dead? Hey, Upixel.
Oh, sorry, I had my microphone muted.
Okay.
I haven't been speaking to myself too. Right, so
Okay,
what
so
did you want?
5 minutes left. Shall we close it up?
Yeah, I think it's about a good time to do that. I need to get some food as well, otherwise I'm gonna starve.
Alright, so first of all, just overall thank you to everyone who came. I think we hit 32 people at top. Thank you, of course, to Keep It Creative, because we're doing the class here. Also, welcome Upixel, because he's the new co-owner of the Academy with myself. We hope you enjoyed it. If you have any more questions, or if you want to teach a class, of course, just contact him or I in any way you see best fit. On Twitter, any in-game, or Discord. If you also have any comments on how the class went, or if you have suggestions, I guess you could say, for how to improve how classes work, go ahead and tell me too. So.
Yeah, exactly. So thanks everyone for coming. We hope to see you next time, and for now, I think we're just gonna end it like this then.
Yeah,
So hopefully everyone learned something from today, and have a nice day.